You don't need a new version of you this year. You just need an honest one. Hello. Happy fucking New Year. Oh my God, how exciting. It is episode 26 and it falls on fucking New Year's Day. So as you're listening to this is fucking New Year's Day. Hello, welcome to 2026. I hope you had a fucking belter of Christmas. I hope you had the best New Year's. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't experienced either yet because it's not been Christmas yet. As I'm recording this, and I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm gonna be honest because I can't live any lies. I literally can't lie to save my shit. I would never be able to play poker. My face gives it away. But as you're listening to this on the 1st, I'm actually gonna be in Disneyland. How magical! How fucking magical! I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell. So I have batched this episode, but it's still going to be beautiful, it's still going to be impactful, and it's fucking 2026 as you are listening to this, and it's in your ears. So happy New Year, you beautiful, sexy, hot tamale chica, beautiful, sensational, show-stopping lady! It's fucking 2026. 2025 was the year of the growth, the lessons, and the hardships, and the breakthroughs. And 2026 is the year where you fucking choose yourself. It's the year you are making a fucking comeback, baby. Because remember, the comeback's always greater than the setback. Episode 26. This is the year you choose yourself. I want you to take a deep breath. As you're listening to this episode, I want to make one thing fucking clear. This might be the 1st of January episode. This might be the first episode of 2026. So everyone's going to be like, new year, new me. Let's get into that culture. No, let me set the fucking record straight. This episode is not about reinventing yourself this year. It is not about fixing yourself this year. It's not even about fucking proving anything this year. It's about choosing yourself on purpose. It's about choosing yourself on purpose. That is what this episode is dedicated to. Let's take the pressure off for a moment. We've had a beautiful Christmas. We've had this beautiful time to regulate, a beautiful time to decompress, spend time with loved ones, and just have a little bit of a breather from the outside world and routine. If you're anything like me, I'll be fucking itching to get back into the routine. Every January, we're told to do more, be more, become more, change, be our new self. Put so much pressure on ourselves for January. In December, it's like we have the excitement of Christmas. We have the bit between Christmas and New Year where we're all like, what fucking day is it? Oh, I'm just going to eat a tub of celebrations for breakfast, and that's acceptable. And that's cool. But within that time, I think we slip into social media. We compare ourselves to everyone else. We see what everyone else is doing or getting or happening for Christmas. Or we see other people, the end of year fucking summary of here's my 2025. And you start thinking, hang on a minute. Did I not really achieve much this year? Or, oh, look what they're achieving. Yes, that's great for them. Because you can still be happy for someone, but still be beating yourself up inside. And, I think we fall into this trap of January becomes such a high pressure month to become something different. We wait until that fucking clock strikes midnight. You're normally tired, you might be a bit hanging, some of you will be taking down your Christmas decks today. You're doing a spring clean, ready to fucking take the new year on, and you put so much fucking pressure on yourself to become a new person and do all these things, and I'm gonna fucking fill my plate up high, and I'm gonna achieve so much this year, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, when actually you're still feeling shit because last year maybe didn't shape up exactly how you wanted it to. Even if and I know you would have achieved some amazing things, but you still will find something to nitpick, and you'll still feel something that you haven't achieved, or you'll still feel that hole. So why don't we reframe fucking 2026? Not about fucking reinventing ourselves, about becoming this new version, about pressuring ourselves to become this new version. Why don't we say, instead of becoming this year, why don't we return? And I know this will tie in with the last few episodes of this whole fucking journey we've been on together. But instead of looking at 2026 as the year of the becoming, let's look at 2026 of the year we return. Return to ourselves. Give to ourselves. Fuck everyone else. give to ourselves to be able to give to everybody. So let's fuck off this hustle new year energy. Fuck that. That can bin off. I've done that for the last 5 years and it's tiring. I'm flipping the switch this year. I'm changing the script of let's make it our return, not our becoming, not this new fucking energy, because you don't need a new self. You ain't broken. You don't need to be a new version of you. You need to return to you and give to you to be able to be the best version of you, not a new fucking version. Let's fuck off comparison, unrealistic fucking goals. I love a goal, don't get me wrong, but let's stop looking at actual material shit. And this is, I feel like people are going to get this twisted. Stop looking at the material shit for 2026. That will make more sense as we go through. But let's ditch this feeling of that we're behind. Who are we behind? It's you against you, baby. It's me against me. I'm not behind. Who am I behind? Sorry, in what? Show me the textbook. Give it to me because I haven't read it yet. Give me the textbook that says, at this age, I have to be this. By this point, I have to do this. By that point, I have to have that. Fuck that shit. Give it to me. Give me that textbook. Show me where it is. Show me where it exists. Because then I'll put my money where my mouth is. Because that shit doesn't exist. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience, baby. This ain't your first rodeo of a new year, darling. This ain't your first rodeo of going through the 12 months of the year and the 4 seasons. This is not your first rodeo. So you're not starting from scratch. So let's fucking get that narrative out. We're not starting from scratch. Why do we give ourselves such false pretense and such pressure to start from scratch? Let's start from experience. Let's fucking pick up where we left off and return back to ourselves and build. Let's stop trying to make a new version, because we've done that every year for however many years you've been on this planet. Every year you're a new version. How's that been working out for you, Delin? How's it been working? Because it hasn't for me. So let's return. So let's really make sure that 2026 isn't about force, it's about alignment. Instead of resolutions this year, I want to offer you something different. So no resolutions this year. I'm not asking anyone, what's your New Year's resolution? And if someone asks me, I'll say, fuck resolutions. Intentions for this year. What's my 2026 intentions? Not resolution. So I'm going to walk you through 3 simple intentions which I want you to think about, implement and bring with you in 2026 with me too. So my 3 intentions that I've written down for this year is choosing me. So I want you firstly to choose yourself before you explain yourself. I touched on this on the last episode. But choose you before you explain anything. You're not justifying boundaries this year. No fucking way. I have been doing this fun little game with my friends and family and I think you should do this too. And this ties in nicely with this. When you're being pulled to something, or your gut's telling you one thing, or you're going backwards and forwards, I always say, right, okay, if money was no object, no one would get hurt, no one would have any judgment, there would be no consequences, no nothing, how would you feel? Take all the emotion of everyone else out, take the object of money out, take everything away, how would you feel? That question alone, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, that question alone made me walk away from my clinic. That question alone cut me from my clinic. It's fucking powerful. So I want to do more of that this year, where I'm doing it for me without explaining myself, not for anyone else. So that's what I want you to do. I want you first and foremost of your intentions of this year is choose yourself before you explain yourself. Number 2, protect your energy like it fucking matters, because it does. Newsflash, it fucking does matter. Your energy matters. Why does your energy matter any less than anyone else's? You are your person. You are your main character in your life. You are the only one that feels what you feel, thinks what you think. No one else is responsible for your actions, reactions. You are not responsible for anyone's reactions and actions. You only are the one that feels. If you're getting annoyed about something, if you're putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, if you're doing things that doesn't serve you and you don't want to do, guess who's the only one that's feeling that? you, not any other asshole. No one else is feeling that but you. You are the only one that feels it. It's like if you're getting in your own head and you're getting irritated about someone or something that's happened, and you're in this internal dialogue. Like, I do this all the time. I have internal dialogue on all the time, and it really shocked me when I realised people don't have that. Because mine's constant and I don't understand. Like, Luke will sit there and I'm like, what are you thinking about? It's like, nothing. What? What does that mean? I'm like, no, what are you thinking about? Nothing. How can you think about nothing? That's a very weird concept to me, and I don't. This is no bullshit. I don't understand that concept, because I continually have a dialogue moving in my brain. It never stops. It never quits. It never shuts up. As she is so loud, she go all the time. So how can you? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, so it's just nothing. He's like, yeah, nothing. How's it just nothing? How is there nothing there? I do not understand. I cannot grasp this. I don't understand. Me no comprende, darling. Thank you. What I used to have, I don't now because working on myself, is I used to have the anxious internal dialogue where I'd get really worked up about things, and I would make all these scenarios and I'd get really upset, and I would go. And it would really stress me out. Who's the only one that's stressed? Who's the only one that's hurting? Who's the only one that's upset? Who's the only one that's angry? Fucking me. The person who I'm thinking about, the situation I'm thinking about, doesn't feel that energy, isn't going to feel that. So actually, why are we worried about everyone else's fucking energies? We need to think about our own. We need to put ourselves first the same way we fucking put everyone else before us. Because not everything and everyone deserves access to you. That is something I really learned in 2025. Not everyone and everything deserves access to me. And that's okay. It doesn't make me an asshole. Doesn't make me a prick. Doesn't make me a dickhead. Not everyone and anything deserves access to you. And number 3, darling, another beautiful intention. Act from who you're becoming, not who you're afraid of being. Let that sink. Act from who you are becoming, not who you're afraid of being. Because, believe it or not, there'll be a distinct connection between these two. The version of you who you want to become, the version of you who you want to be, but then there'll also be that version in there that you're afraid to be. So you know how I've spoken over the last few episodes about being safe enough to hold this next chapter, being safe enough to hold this new energy. So what I am saying is, don't let that scarce, afraid energy be what stops you. Be the version and set into the version of you that you are becoming, the version you want to be, not what the fuck you're afraid of. Because fear isn't leading you in 2026. No, baby. Don't get me wrong. We like a bit of uncomfortableness. We like a little bit of fear. If it's a decision and there's a bit of risk, we love that because that's what's going to make us grow. But actual fear, where it's like consuming you, the anxiety, the worry about everyone else, like I said, if there was no strings attached, no money involved, like money was no object, no one's getting hurt, whatever, what would you feel? Pros and cons, what would you feel? Go straight off the gut. That's what's going to push you through. That's your intention. This is what you need to build. It's not about, hey, new year, new me. I'm going to get a new car this year. I'm going to go on holiday this year. I'm going to do it. No, let's talk about feelings. Let's talk about intentions. Not talk about resolutions. Like, oh, I'm going to not use TikTok as much this year. Fuck off. Give it till February the 2nd. You'll be on TikTok just as much as you were in December, babe. Like, fuck off. Let's do intentions. You can tell I'm very revved up. I'm very excited for the new year. And I know when this episode goes out, we are not far from activated. And I'm literally shaking. I am so excited. Trying not to scream and shout in your ears. But anyway. So that brings me nicely onto the next part. Instead of resolutions, I want you to ask yourself how you want to feel this year. So instead of asking what you want to achieve this year, ask what you want to feel this year. So for me, I've always, everyone does this. What do I want to achieve? Everyone loves a vision board. Everyone loves a goal. And don't get me wrong, a dream written down is a goal, and a goal is obviously something you can make habits and steps to achieve. A goal is something you can achieve. So yes, write down your dreams, write down your goals, do your vision board, do all of that, because I will be doing a vision board this year. Of course I will be. My vision board last year, it was like woohoo, changing left, right and centre. So for me, the feelings haven't changed. Of what I want to feel hasn't changed. but the goals did, like the material shit did. This is why I really want, like, you can still do all those things. You can still do the Pinterest boards. You can still do your wallpaper on your phone. You can still cut and stick onto a board. Of course you can. And please do that, because like I said, a dream written down, or a dream that you can see every day, you know, that's what becomes a goal. And your goal is what you aim towards. And a goal is what you can create a strategy and a plan and a step by step to get to. So yes, please do that. But please, this year, because look at the last few years, how's it all worked out for you? Are we still in the same position that we feel? Are we still in that same cycle? Are we still feeling not fucking worthy? Are we still feeling like we're inadequate? So I want you to really sit back and just do it a bit different this year. I'm doing it different this year because I didn't do this shit last year. And this is shit I've learned along the way. I'm going to do this. I'm setting intentions this year. I'm going to ask myself how I feel. This year, I'm going to take down this wall. I've still got a bit of decision making to make. But this year could be the biggest change in my career and my path that I think I've ever made. And I am nervous. I'm a bit scared. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what's coming. But all I know is how I want to feel this year. I don't know what my goals are per se, because I'm not quite sure what my path's going to be. And if you'd spoke to me January 1st of last year, I was set on, I knew what my goals were. My goals fucking changed. I was slapped in the face with reality last year. The universe took me on a whole fucking whirlwind. As you know, this podcast, the event, stepping back in, I did not think I'd be stepping back from clinic. I did not see that one slapping me, but I come away from treatments and I don't do treatments. I then channeled into a coaching. I have actually changed that again, and now I am changing into something completely different again. Is it ADHD or is it just evolvement? I don't know. So I want you to choose 3 feelings this year. You could even put these words on your vision board with your goals if you want, or you can write them down. You can feel them, feel whatever comes through to you, but choose 3 feelings. Not 3 goals, 3 feelings. Calm, grounded, respected, boundaries, free, safe, joyful, spacious, overflow, routine. What's the feeling you want to bring in 2026? Not the material shit you want to acquire. Fuck that off for a sec. What are the feelings you want? For me, I want free. I want to feel free. I have felt so chained down for a long time. And I'm not saying that as a negative thing, but I want to feel free. So 2026, I want free. I want to feel free. That's how I want to feel. I want to stop being my own fucking prisoner. That was my own doing, because, fucking, as we know, through the whole Reiki situation and the crying and the realizations and the breakthroughs, we all know that. We've seen that episode, guys. We've seen me ugly cry. We get it. But what I'm saying is, through my journey, through all of that, I realized I wanted all these things at the cost of me, because I never sat down and decided what I want to feel each year. I never sat down, even if you do this quarterly, right? Because let's be honest, we say a year vision board, but mine end up being quarterly because I do chop and change and things happen and, whatever. And the universe will be like, no, honey, that's not for you right now. Let's come over here. Perfect. Thank you. So I really want you to sit with that. Sit with that right now or later on. If you're mid fucking getting the Christmas decks down, don't forget to wrap the lights up. If you're listening to this and you're getting your Christmas decoration down, wrap the lights around some cardboard or a box or something or a lid, because they will be tangled as fuck next year. Anyway, so just think about it. What do you want to feel this year? What's the feelings? What's the emotions? What is it you want to feel? Not the car you want to drive, not the house you want to live in, not the clinic you want to get, not the fucking amount of clients you want, not the holiday. How do you want to fucking feel? What's the intention? What's the feeling? What is that emotion you want for 2026, baby? Because that's powerful. And that's going to be sensational. And if you align you, everything will fall in so beautifully. The puzzles, it will connect, all the strings will attach, all the dots will be connected. It's going to be fucking liberating and beautiful, because what will happen is those 3 feelings you choose, or however many you decide, those feelings you choose will become your compass. They will become your navigating. They will become your North Star. They will become how you move through your life. So if something comes up, or a situation, opportunity, or whatever comes up in your life, and it doesn't make you feel one of those emotions that you want to feel, those feelings you want to feel, I'd say it's a fucking no. If it does make you feel those feelings and emotions, I'd say it's a fucking hell yeah, baby. See how that is so different to looking at a fucking Range Rover or a G-Wag or a fucking Audi or whatever fucking car on your vision board, and then an opportunity comes and you're like, I must do it all because I want to get all this shit and I gotta be successful and I gotta do this, but it's not my version of success, or it's fucking everyone else's versions of success. So I have to do all this shit and I'm going to be burnt out, and now I hate myself and now I feel like shit and I've been left behind and I'm overworked and oh my god, You see the difference? Because you're looking at material shit. So you cloud your judgment, you cloud your voice, you can't move forward. Or if you do move forward, you're burnt out to shit, i.e. me over the last couple of years. Like, don't get wrong, I'm not shitting on you, because this is the stuff I fucking done, right? You see how the difference of, I want to feel free. Okay, if this comes forward, am I going to feel free? No, right, so I'm not going to do that. Am I going to feel free? Yes, this is aligned. I'm going to feel free. This is going to feel so fucking great for me, and this is beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to do it, and it will push you closer to where you want to be. Because remember, nothing in this world, nothing in this universe, nothing in this energy field is a coincidence in life. And remember, things will only present to you, and I've heard this a few times recently, and I must share it because, again, nothing's a coincidence. Things come through to me. Somebody asked me, sorry, I'm digressing. Somebody asked me last week, well, first of all, they're like, what do you do? I was like, tricky question. What do I do? Your guess is as good as mine, babe. I've got a podcast, going to do an event, I help women. Ooh, I'm healing myself. I don't know. So, yeah, anyway, so she asked me, and I said about podcast. She's like, wow, how do you know what to talk about? How do you plan your episodes? I was like, I normally have a topic, and I'm not going to lie to you, Hans. I don't forecast this shit. I normally map out the episode the day before. So on the Monday, I map an episode. I have a topic, or I might put in my notes all the topics that I want to chat about if something's come through. Again, don't mean to sound too woo-woo or witchy. Whatever comes through to me, I trust will come to me ready for the podcast to record. And I shit you not, it hasn't been wrong yet. So on the Monday, whatever flows through to me, whatever I'm feeling, whatever feels aligned, whatever intuitively comes or presents itself through conversations, through books, through podcasts, through my own experiences, through conversations with girls in a program, whatever it may be, if something comes to me or something shows itself a couple of times, I know it's got to be for the podcast, or I just have a feeling it's for the podcast. And I literally will write down a few key points because I have my phone and I have my notes. I don't have a script. I literally have bullet points. And I try and just have like headers. So like the next one is Heal and Go Homework. This one is like the part 3. So I try and have parts of it so it flows, because otherwise, you know me, like this was meant to be a quicker episode, but here we are. You know me, I'll go on for hours otherwise. So I have to have my notes, but I have no script. And so I was like, that's really interesting to actually, I've never really thought about it like that. Because Luke's like, Christ, he's like, how many episodes are you on now? I'm like, I'm on 26. He's like, you've been really consistent. I was like, yeah, I know. And he's like, how do you even do that? He's like, I don't understand. I was like, I don't understand. It just comes through, and I just trust it. And so the reason why I'm telling you this story, it connects. Trust me, bear with me. Hang on. So when they said that, I was like, it's really interesting. And we was chatting, and this lady's amazing. She's incredible. She's one of Luke's clients, and she's a wonderful, wonderful lady. I feel very blessed that I have met her. She's just beautiful energy, such a lovely, lovely woman, with years of experience through energies, Reiki. Oh, she's beautiful. She's just incredible. Anyway, And she said, yes, and you must trust, whatever's meant for you will come to you. They will never let you miss something. But if you're not ready for it, they won't give it to you. They will hold it until you are ready. That same conversation I had with my Reiki lady, Claudia, amazing, stunning, beautiful, love her, had that same conversation. And then me and Luke had that same conversation. And I found myself saying it to my sister. And I was like, there's the universe, my guides, spirit, whoever, my ancestors, whoever it may be, want me to talk about this, want me to, this has got to come through. I'm being shown this again and again. So let me share that with you, that if you are chasing the material things and you are not aligned with you over here, those things aren't going to come through for you. Everything's going to feel extra hard. Everything's going to feel like obstacles. You're going to have fucking obstacles and roadblocks here, there, and everywhere, and everything's going to feel extra fucking hard, like nothing is aligning. And there is a reason for that, because you're not ready to hold it yet. They will not give it to you, whoever you believe in, if you believe in anyone. It will not be presented to you. It will not be given to you. It will not be shown to you until you are ready to hold it. Nothing in life should be so fucking hard and going against you if it is meant for you. If it is meant for you, you must trust it. It's like me with this event. I'm trusting the event is coming through how it's supposed to come through. So I've let go of the pressure of, I'd love 100 women to be there, but I've let go of that pressure. If 2 of you turn up and you take something, that's what that event was meant to be. And that's beautiful and that's perfect. And that's what I'm being given. And that's great. I'm not going to fight against things. It's like this podcast. It came through in 2023, but there were so many reasons as to why it wasn't happening, because I wasn't ready for it yet. I wasn't ready until 2025. You see what I'm saying? You cannot have the things you want in life if you are not energetically aligned. It doesn't work. It will not happen. Not only will you be burnt out, feel left behind, have low satisfaction, you'll be pissed off at yourself, you'll be just fucking burnt out, overworked, all of the above, and feel like you can't move forward if you're not doing the work on you. That's why I harp on about this. There is no fucking coincidence that everyone you aspire to be has their fucking shit somewhat together. I'm not saying I have my shit completely together, but they will have doing the work. They will be building the mindset. They will be putting themselves first. They will be saying no. They will be putting boundaries in place. You see what I'm saying? So concentrate on the feeling this year. 2026 is about the feeling, how it makes you feel. Because if it's meant to come through to you, trust me, it ain't going to miss you. Whatever's destined for you in this lifetime will never miss you. It might come through a bit later. It will never fucking miss you, but you have to meet them halfway. Whoever it is you believe in, if you believe in, meet them halfway. Do your part. Give to you. Be energetically aligned. Have a good vibration. Put out what you want to get back. Whatever you believe in, vibrations, karma, energies, religion, whatever. It's all connected. Whatever your belief in, make sure you meet them halfway. So this is how we're going to do that. It's through the feeling, not the materialistic shit, okay? Because you can still get that motherfucking G-Wag if you want it, or the new house, or the holiday to Dubai, whilst you're still putting yourself first. If anything, it'll probably come to you quicker. Just saying. Healing Girl homework then. Let's jump into her. The first Healing Girl homework of 2026, baby. Let's fucking have it. So take 5 minutes today. Make sure it's today. Even if you listen to this in the car, if you listen to this late at night, please just take the 5 minutes today. Whilst you're in this mindset, while you're in this, let's fucking go for 2026. Take 5 minutes today and write down, this year, I'm choosing myself. And then finish that sentence without double guessing, without overcomplicating it, without editing yourself, without changing you. Answer that fluently, energetically aligned, and whatever fucking comes through in your intuition, whatever the first thing comes, write it. Trust it. Don't fight it. Elsa, conceal, don't feel, put on a show. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just let it go. Sorry, it's because I'm going to Disney. I'm excited. So just let it flow, let it go. In the words of Elsa, That's the first thing. The second thing I want you to do is underneath that, so that might be a one word, it might be a sentence, it might be a whole fucking novella, don't worry. It's whatever feels good for you. You write or put in your notes or even voice note yourself, like do a voice memo, whatever feels aligned to you, and you do that. And then I also underneath that, I want you to then do in the contrast, the one thing this year that you're not carrying in. So the one thing you're no longer carrying in to 2026, what you're fucking leaving behind in the past where it belonged and you're not carrying over this year. So they're the two things I want you to write down for your Heal and Go homework. First one at 2026. So my beautiful, gorgeous honey bunny, you don't need to chase this year. You don't need to rush. You do not, I repeat, do not need to become somebody else to be fucking worthy. This is the year you trust yourself. This is the year you regain your voice. This is the year you no longer listen to outside noise. This is the year you choose alignment over fucking approval. And the year you stop abandoning yourself. And I'm so fucking proud of you because it's 2026 and you're choosing to be here. Because bitch, you can. Hell yeah. So thank you so much. I can't believe it. It's fucking 2026. It's a new year, new entity. I know I touched on a few things that are going to be changing. The podcast is not going anywhere for how I feel right now. I love this podcast so much. You know it means the world to me. And the reason as to why it feels so beautiful and so aligned because of my own journey I've been on and the own struggles I've had, and to be able to just be able to give that back in this form. It's content that is accessible for everyone. For me to be able to give something that energetically feels good for me, because I love doing this podcast. I don't particularly love editing. I may delegate that this year. I'm not going to lie, I'm being a bit of a control freak, and I know I am, and I need to let go of it. But the podcast just means so much to me. It is like my baby. And I think because I literally pour my whole heart out in my loft, I pour everything out into this podcast. So I haven't delegated it yet, but I don't really like the editing. I'm sorry. I enjoy this bit. I enjoy the creation. I enjoy the recording. I enjoy this. I do not like the fucking editing. I'm always ripping my hair out. I hate it. But anyway, I'm just grateful that I am able to give something out to you that is completely accessible and anybody can listen, to be able to make a difference. So that to me feels beautifully aligned right now, and it feels really great and really exciting. So I'm so grateful. As always, you know, I'm so grateful for you for listening and tuning in and to embark on this new year with me. I'm hoping I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks at Activated. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be so sick. It's going to be so sick. I am literally... I need to release this energy because it's going to be amazing. It's going to be mind-blowing, showstopper, sensational. Nothing you've ever fucking seen before. Nothing you've ever seen before. You think you've done empowerment events? No, you ain't. So you seen this, baby? So yeah, it's going to be incredible. Got so much up my sleeve for it. Tickets are still available if you want to grab them. That's the beauty of it. You can literally jump on last minute as long as I haven't sold out. But honestly, for you that are coming, I cannot wait to see you there. For you that are on the fence, remember we got Klarna, ClearPay, PayPal, and just hit me up if you want to come, because honestly, you don't want to miss this shit. If you love this podcast, you're going to love Activate even more. Happy fucking new year. Let's have it. Let's have a beautiful, aligned, gorgeous new year and the most beautiful 2026 where you have the most growth, the most alignment, and where you come home to yourself. So let's do it together. I can't wait to see what this year brings for us all, you and me both. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.